I'm Walker.
I'm James.
And I'm Ethan.
And I'm Warrior.
And this is the Arsenal discussion. Okay.
I wasn't ready.
It's good enough.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
This is episode 20 of Arsenal Discussion, week 15.
Oh, what episode is it?
Is it 20?
Oh, it is 20.
It's 20!
Hey!
You are one time right.
Okay, episode 20 of the Arsenal discussion. Do we,
This episode we'll be discussing Wi-Fi password.
So, I don't think we have much, like,
Well, that's
important
an
anything
invitation
like
right
specific,
there. That's
but
an
yes,
invitation.
we just bought an Elgato from Brennan for,
How could this happen to me?
not for as much as he bought it for, but it's used, so we're...
But it's still
Bought it
in
for
very,
less.
very good
Yeah, it's
condition.
in perfect condition as far as I can tell. So we'll use this to put more games on our channel, for console of course, so PC. I'm gonna start putting some PC gameplay out. So I can't say when because I want to get Battlefield 1, but I don't have money. I guess I could play some other games, start another series,
Can I have a
but
refund?
We can do the payday. Me and Walker can start
I'm gonna
doing
miss that
paydays.
thing.
Yeah, we can do payday.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys a little more of a story. When I ever bought this, I was 13 years old.
Alright.
So I had this thing for 3 years.
you're 17 now,
Yeah.
almost 18.
Fuck you.
So it's 4 years.
No, I bought it in 2013. I bought it in 2013, correction. I was 14.
It's almost 2017 though.
Okay, fucking
Almost
asshole.
4 years. Just say
So-
almost 4 years.
Either way, this thing made me start out on my channel, and now I'm passing this on to you guys. Like, remember, this is what made me who I am today. And it could make you who I am right now.
A white, tall guy?
Do
I'm
you think
already
we'll ever,
white and tall.
Here's a question. Do you think we'll ever surpass you? Because you've got a good 900 subscriber lead on us.
Boy, what? Do you?
He's
Yeah.
got almost 1,000.
Don't believe me? Check out my channel now. Go for it. I don't give a
That would
shit.
require me to look up the channel and I have to subscribe.
Fucker.
See? Now you're gonna show me, and you're like, alright, now you can subscribe, and I'm gonna have to like awkwardly press it, and then have to like unsubscribe when I get
I'm
done.
literally about to hit 1,000 subscribers. Believe it or not.
It was 800 not too long ago.
Fuck that milestone. Now I'm 900. I want to be 1,000 now.
I'll get
Oh,
to
yeah.
If you don't believe me,
Beautiful.
here you go. Pineapple, pineapple, pin.
God, that video.
I mean, I have 30 subscribers, so.
Yeah.
Still doesn't.
Well, we've
mean
only got
anything.
like 17 on this channel.
The other one has like nearly
Both of your
100.
guys'
It's
is
almost
still
200,
like
yeah.
a fraction of me. Yeah, there you go.
He's up there, man.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
be.
He's got quite the many subscribers.
Like I said, this thing has been everywhere. Has
Thick and thin.
been in every single house I lived in other than one.
And it's gonna be in all 3 of our houses.
Yes.
Still film.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna see some shit.
So,
You just
thank
wanna-
you for selling us that.
She made noises.
Oh,
But
sorry.
I want to say something
Alright.
about caterpillars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
The real.
It's still on
The
the
real
inches
danger.
now.
You gotta put a picture in the link.
From, do you
Yeah,
sit outside
Do I sit outside? What do you mean?
from lunch?
No.
Alright, I was gonna say because I
This was from this weekend.
No, this was from on the wedding. Yeah, I haven't told you weren't.
Are they,
I never told you
the
about
white
it.
caterpillars?
They're called asps.
Fucking hate those things.
Dude,
I had one on my neck, and dude, it was
it
horrible.
stung you?
Best action I've ever gotten.
Well, So listen, so I'm up in a tree. You can see it if you watch the last vlog on our vlog channel. You can see it sped up, but there's at some point where I keep looking at my arm and I'm like showing them my arm. I'm up in this tree hanging those lanterns, and I thought I scraped my arm against the bark. That's what it felt like. But then I get down from the tree and I look, and there's nothing there. There's no scratch marks. There's no bite, but my arm just hurts. It's like a bunch of pressure, like it's burning, and it didn't hurt too bad, but it slowly started getting worse. And slowly it started raising up like an allergic reaction, and it was like spreading up my arm like little dots in my armpit, hurt. Like it was getting to like 7 and 8 type of pain, dude. It was
yeah.
bad. And that lasted for about an hour or two with that bad of pain, and it subsided, but it hurt, constantly, at least some for about 8 hours. And there are these little caterpillars that kind of blend in with the tree, and if you brush against them, there's poisonous spines in their back that sting you. But I'm telling you, those things are no joke. They leave I'll put a picture, but there's like these little dots, and you can see in the perfect shape of what these caterpillars look like. And it's still on my arm. It's been almost a week later. Tomorrow will have been a week.
That looks like shit, dude.
This?
It looks like shit.
As in what? As in like bad?
It actually looks like an arm.
Yeah, this has been a week, and now it itches like crazy. Like, it doesn't hurt anymore,
Like,
but it itches.
I can see it's like bubbling.
That it's raised. Yeah, it's gotten worse again. It was flat and it was fine, but now it's like raising again. I think it's because I'm itching it. I'm telling you, those things are no joke.
Oh,
no
yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
Don't, if you see one of those things, there's those caterpillars in the tree, don't touch them.
Don't touch
they look
caterpillars.
nice and furry, don't touch them. They hurt.
Eat them.
And it's weird because it stung me here, but it hurt up in my armpit. Like, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what got me for a while until, like, all the family was there. Like, oh, yeah, that's an asp sting. Like, one of my dad's uncles, I think, knew what it was. And I looked it up, and sure enough, that's I looked up what the stings look like. It's exactly that. And I looked up, like, the symptoms. And one of the symptoms, no matter where they sting you, it hurts in your armpit.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like, because there's a nerve cluster in your armpit. I guess it just triggers that. But I'm saying, like, don't touch them. Don't do it.
Just go.
So it's basically like the pepper, like whenever it burned in your ear.
Yeah,
Oh
I was gonna compare
God.
that. It's exactly like that. It's weird. It's because you eat the pepper and it hurts in your ear.
Yeah.
It stung me on the arm, but it hurt up here. So it's so
Hey,
weird.
rhymes.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it?
At least I'm
Like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Let me tell you something that you want to hear.
I love those. I love those jokes in there where it's like roses are red, violets are blue, and then it like goes and it's like a news headline that rhymes.
Or like a Pornhub title.
There was one. It was like a man goes to Mexico, like sleeps with a bunch of prostitutes or something, and decides to keep living. It was so
Roses
good.
are red, her rabbit was shot. My name's Rick Harrison, and welcome to my pawn shop.
Hi. My name's Rick Harrison, and welcome to my pawn shop.
I'm wondering who I'm texting is Cole. He's currently not here right now.
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why does he
I
not
wonder
come?
why.
He wants to watch the movie It, and so
He wants to watch it.
I might have it at my house. So he's been constantly asking me for it. That's
They're
why-
making another one.
He has to come to this country.
Apparently they're making a new It.
They're remaking all the scary movies. Blair
Yeah.
Witch
You're
came
supposed to
out.
catch it and bounce
The
it
Ring
back.
came out.
Not in your mouth.
I dropped that one
He's
too.
like,
Ah.
All these movies are getting remade.
is that
What
for
is
good?
that?
It's one of those.
Oh,
Airsoft pellet.
Oh, that's what I thought.
On this week, we're bouncing pellets.
I thought it was candy. I was about to eat that.
Are you
It's
crazy? That is
it's
a
bright
hard
colored.
candy.
Well, I like hard
You were
candies.
the kid whenever like they were like you're the reason why
There's
they
a
have
cluster.
The
the
signs
the
that say
signs-
not to do stupid
yeah.
stuff.
You're the reason why.
Like, please do not cross,
Please.
but crosses either way.
Please don't shoot yourself after having gay sex in the pool. It's like, that's me. I did that.
There's, you see the stupid signs like, why is that sign there? Well, look, somebody did it. That's why. Oh, another thing. So I'm in the library today. Walker can vouch for me because he's in my class. It's our English class. We're doing this research project in the library.
Pineapple.
That's our
And
teacher.
then- yeah, our teacher, yeah. And so we're in the library doing this research project, and they have these books like ready and available for us to like go and pick to help us with our research. And I can't find a book, right? But there's 2 libraries in our school, and the book's in the other library. And so she was like, "Hey," she's like, "You can go and check it out in the other library. I'll let you go." So she writes me a pass.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, there's only like 11 minutes left of the end of class or whatever. The library's on the other side of school. I'm not going to have enough time. So I'm packing up my stuff, right? And as I'm packing up my stuff, putting on my jacket, I'm talking to Walker because he's sitting beside me or behind me and because there's computers in the middle of the library. He's sitting behind me. And my teacher looks at me, she's like, "Ethan, what are you doing?" I've got the note in my hand that she wrote me.
Yeah, do the voice right. She said, "Ethan, what are you doing?"
Is it me or is he looking up midget porn?
No.
I'm
No, they're regular size.
trying to figure out why Cole's not here.
No, so she's questioning why I'm going to the library when I'm holding the pass in my hand.
Like,
to
you
go to
just
the library.
win this.
You just wrote this for me to leave, and you're now questioning what I'm doing when I'm packing up my stuff.
All right, so the stupid paper we're doing today. At the very end of the paper, you need to have the 2 books that you were referencing at the beginning of the paper and summarize what you're going to be getting out of it. But there's not enough time in class to finish it all.
Your class is only like once we get started in Mrs.Hawkins' class, we only have 30 minutes of class left.
Yeah,
Because she likes to talk to us.
and so
And that's stuff that's not even school related. We waste so much time in that class.
yeah, so in this class, shut up. In this class, what's it called? Someone was trying to do the book part of the bottle first because they knew we wouldn't have the books. She said, "Oh, we're not gonna have the books, so make sure you finish everything with books." The kid's trying to do that part of the very bottom of the page, and she walks by. She's like, "You're not supposed to be doing that." And he's like, "We're not gonna have the books. So I already know what topic I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna get these done real quick." She's like, "Well, have you filled out everything else for all the other topics?" "No." "Okay, well, go do that right now." And he's like, "We're leaving like 2 minutes. I need to fill this out real quick." She's like, "No, you can't do that."
Because Miss Hawkins told me, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going to the library." She's like, "You need to be doing something else." I'm like, "You just wrote me a pass. You said I go to the library." She's like, "Oh yeah, you're good." Really? But it's so stupid. So she gave us a piece of paper that had like a bunch of different topics that we could write our novel on, or not our novel essay on, if we wanted to choose from those, because those are topics that the library and our databases had for us to go research in. So those were available like research topics that we could use. So we chose some of these, right? I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Miss Hawkins, there isn't a book in this library." She's like, "Oh, you have to change your topic then."
Then why did you put?
Yeah, it's like, then why did you give us a sheet of all these topics that the library house if I can't use that topic? It was
And it's really vague topics too. She doesn't want you to use mainstream ones. Those are
Yeah.
the ones that actually have books about them.
Yeah.
So no, we have to argue about
like
the
abortion.
Holocaust.
We can't do it on abortion.
Are you
because
for
abortion's
or
too-
against the Holocaust?
Yeah.
for
Well, how
or
are you
against
supposed to
Al-Qaeda?
argue for that?
Like, what are you gonna argue? No, I don't think the
It never
Holocaust was
existed.
okay. I don't think it actually happened.
Well, you-
Show me the
Which,
Jews.
one of the topics was moms.
Yeah.
What? Am I supposed to argue against or for moms? What?
Yeah, and it was like feminism. What about it?
Anti-cancer. What's the difference?
No, but the one that she made me change was overpopulation. I wanted to, because it's not what I want to write about anyways, but we have to list like a little bit of all the 3 topics that we
So you
want
had
to
a
go
backup
for.
plan.
Yeah, so you have a backup plan in case the one you want doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So my second one was overpopulation. My first one was like racism and media, or racism in media, something like that.
Racial biases.
Racial biases in media. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm doing. I started doing that, but I was like, okay, let me start my second one. So I go to find a book, and there's none on overpopulation. So she's like, oh, let's change the topic. Then why is that even an option for us?
You
Like,
wasted
that
my
would have been so
time.
easy. Like, yeah, I swear. And there's all these, like, papers on her wall that, like, of students that have, or there's 2. But it's like,
There's
the-
one.
it's like, no,
There's
2
literally
now.
one.
There's 2 now.
There's
There's another one. But it's like, this teacher, I don't want to say her name, was like, help me, and
Said
she's
her name
now.
5 times.
Did I?
Yeah, you said Miss Hawkins.
Oh, okay.
And then Miss Hawkins. Miss
You're
Hawkins.
good.
Okay.
Nicole
Alright.
Hawkins.
Miss Nicole Hawkins. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care.
NICHOLE.
We don't have to blur it.
Comma.
Nah, the
Hawkins.
best.
So Nicole, Miss Hawkins, Miss Nicole Hawkins. She
Oh, I hate Nick.
well, yeah, she has these things on the wall. It's like, oh, Miss Hawkins helped me get through college. She's the reason I get an A. Can I write something that says this class didn't help me at all? We waste so much time and don't get anything done because she's a terrible teacher.
Well, that's what I like about the examples. Like, I can do anything in college now that I've had Miss Hawkins. It's because you learn to fend for yourself because Miss Hawkins doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
It's like saying, I never, like, feel like I'm being used at work. Well, that's because you survived the Holocaust. You're used to it. You've already you're on a scale of 1 to 10, you already went through 10. You're at a 5 right now. You can't complain. Like, your boss could literally beat you, and you'd be like, still is in Auschwitz. So, like, that's what it's like to go to college without Miss Hawkins, you know?
At least it's not Miss Hawkins.
Like, the professors, they're probably gonna be like, what was wrong with that lady? Why would we do that to you?
What's
I don't want to see you again.
Really against me is not Hawkins, but Nichols.
She's so nice to our
She's
class.
such a tampon.
Murder you.
There's no. I don't have any problem
You
with Miss
see,
Nichols.
I have Miss Lofton. Easiest class right there and then. Easiest.
Alright, I'm partially colorblind, and Miss Nichols got mad at me for sitting next to James so I knew how to color the pictures. And she wouldn't even listen to me.
colorblind.
I was like, I want to share the colors so I'm not hogging them. Plus, I'm kind of colorblind. And she was like, go sit back in your seat right now. And I was like, well, the only person that sits next to me is kind of out of it, and I don't really want her help. So I kind of needed someone I could trust to give me the right colored pencil. But no, I was doing bad things. Very, very bad things.
The only person she yells at is Connor.
Only person she yells at in our class is me.
And that's just because he doesn't sit in his seat. He likes to sit by Brennan.
She moved me
Wait, who?
Connor Blumberg.
away
Oh, I was
from
like-
literally everyone I like.
How do you think I feel? I got moved to the front of the class.
You purposely moved to the back.
Oh, she's picking favoritism in that class.
How so?
Rudy.
She likes Rudy?
Yes. He doesn't sit anywhere in his seat. He's the only kid she doesn't talk mess to.
He just goes all over the place.
Exactly.
I get up to get help, and then she yells at me.
He is literally.
I say that. I'm
yesterday,
gonna mess up on
he was
camera.
not sitting in his seat. We have a science seat. Stop dropping shit. Not sitting in the science seat. We have science seats, which is annoying. We're high
Tell
school,
me to
we
stop
need
throwing
science seats.
in shit and you're.
And he's sitting
You should've
completely
been
in the wrong side of the room. And she's like, "Oh, who's not here?" She looks at the assigned seat chart and looks right at Rudy's name, looks right at Rudy, and goes like, "Okay, I guess everyone's here." And I'm like, "You got me."
She would
You're
count us
blowing me.
absent. She would count us absent if she saw that.
Exactly.
This is the woman.
Yeah, she told Connor, she was like, next time you're not in your seat, I'm just going to send you to ISS. I'm like, ISS?
This woman.
She does the most.
This
for nothing.
She sends people out of class if they have sandals on.
Yeah.
While she's wearing sandals.
That's why Emily
And-
hates her. Emily always wears the Jesus sandals, and she gets mad at those sandals. And
I
she-
think-
Emily's,
I think
While
Christina
she wears
doesn't
them.
like her. I don't think Christina likes Miss Nichols. Miss Nichols she's never done anything to Christina. I think she just doesn't like her. Like,
Christina.
whenever I see her, like, communicate with her, she seems like she's hating her.
Yeah. That's Christina's interaction with everyone.
Miss Hawkins. Okay, we're going back to Miss Hawkins.
Hawkins.
We will sit outside of her class until the bell rings because she's got like some former student that's in her class.
She lets these people, who I'm not trying to be racist, but they're all of the same
Or Miss
ethnicity.
Hawkins is black. The only people that come back to visit her are also black.
It's usually just 20-year-old black
But
chicks
you're not
that
racist.
come in, and it's like,
It's
why
just
are you
this.
here? You
I'm not
have
being racist, I'm
jobs
just stating
in
facts.
college. Why are you here? And she'll make us wait out there for 5 minutes because she's socializing while eating some stinky-ass seafood.
Oh my gosh, her room smells so bad.
She
Because we
brought-
have her right after lunch. We go to lunch,
I
then we
never
go to her
smelled that.
class.
She had
Oh,
Cajun
good.
seafood one day, and we walk in, and everyone's like, why does it smell like freaking shrimp? She was like, oh, sorry, I just had a little lunch. That wasn't a little lunch. You had Floyd's.
You
You
knew
catered to your place, and you probably left the casings everywhere.
Oh, but no fast food deliveries.
Oh, yeah, no fast food deliveries. But yeah, seafood, that's okay, because that doesn't give you rats.
I don't understand this woman's logic.
This is a woman that told us that Eve never bit off the fruit of knowledge.
Or no.
That's
Yeah,
literally her
yeah,
argument. She
yeah.
said Eve never actually bit the fruit, therefore women did nothing wrong. That was her argument. And we said, that is the first 3 pages of the Bible. How
Should
did
we
you
join
already
him
get it
or not?
wrong?
What?
Cole.
This
Cole's
woman.
It's like, no.
He's
She was said that Eve was. She
When
also
we
said
go
Eve
out
was
to
never
eat.
told not to eat the fruit. Yes, she was.
That's
Why
Even
would he
as
not?
the 2 people
Yeah,
here
That's
that
like
don't
2
believe in
times
God
more-
can
oh,
verify that that's
and
what
you
the
get
book
like
says.
10 times less though.
But it's so good.
It's not as
It's
good.
like God just
It
forgot,
was
like,
good.
oh,
No, it's
sorry
not.
I didn't tell you.
I like
Whoops.
toast.
They only
Painful
two
childbirth.
people-
Toast good.
I know.
I don't
Have you
care
ever
for
had
painful.
a
Yeah, that's
No,
the
I have
one.
not.
The button, it's painful childbirth.
Dude, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's good.
What?
Hey, bistro. Oh my god.
I've heard that's really good.
Dude,
I've never been though.
It's right in front of my neighborhood. So like I go there. all
Yeah,
the
it
time.
used to be. Did you ever go to it when it was a pie garden?
Yeah.
That place was awful. It was so bad, dude.
Wait, the
I-
German place though?
Beer. That's
That's
beer,
beer garden. That
Beer-
place is
that's just really
decent.
good.
That's decent.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
really
like the
good.
best
That's where
German
my
place in
ex-girlfriend
the
used to
That's
work
like
state.
sausage.
That's
I'm
where my
pretty sure it's the
ex-girlfriend
best
used
one in
to
the
work
state.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best German restaurant in America right now.
Is it in
Yeah,
America?
they got it like twice.
Nice.
Sponsored.
Not sponsored.
You should believe out
All
my
right.
parts because if someone types in bistro and they think where my neighborhood
Bistro.
is, you know they're gonna hunt me down.
I
You know,
guess.
I got a pen.
You're moving.
Yeah, you got plenty
It's
of time
okay.
to get away.
You have time.
We should be wrapping up soon. It's been the 20 minutes.
How's it? It's been on the 20-minute mark. Anything else you want to talk about?
Hookers.
I mean, we've been yelling about teachers. We've gone on about why Cole's not here.
But anyways, yeah, this is their new edition. I'm gonna miss this thing.
Well, thank you.
Game Master. Well, this has been the Arsenal discussion.
This has been Walker.
Signing off.
Hey,
See y'all next time.
Fuck you.
You're
I
not
sign off.
supposed to-
Warrior.
Subscribe.
I got a pen. I got it.